And there they are, joining us, Judge Executive Michael Mueller and Dr. Felicia Cumings Smith from Thorn Hill Learning Center. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah, thank you all for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
And yeah, we're always a pleasure to have Judge Executive Michael Mueller here with us. We try to do these monthly, right, and have these conversations.
Absolutely.
But first, we're here talking about the Thorn Hill Learning Center and National Center for Families Learning, kind of the initiative, right? Bridging those gaps there. Tell us, Dr. Smith, tell us a little bit about the National Center for Families Learning.
Great, thanks. Thanks for this opportunity, too. The National Center for Families Learning is a national nonprofit organization that's housed in Louisville, Kentucky. It has a 30-plus year tenure, and I'm the new CEO there.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Overseeing a really ambitious vision to get into 60 communities by 2030 to build, align, and coordinated family learning systems. Our genesis as an organization has been in family literacy, of which we have partnered very closely with Thorn Hill Education Center. And this new vision really is taking us into more communities across the country, of which we've had a great ambassador in the work here in Frankfort, and one of our early communities that's signing on to being a family learning community in Frankfort. So we're thrilled about that, and some of you may be asking, what does that mean exactly?
Yeah.
But NCFL's work has been in family literacy, as I mentioned, and really getting adults who have been traditionally locked out from opportunity in community to help build their literacy skills and parenting and workforce skills so that they can be better contributors to community. And we also focus on family engagement. So we're doing this partnership with the judge's office as well as the two districts here, Frankfort Independent and Franklin County Schools. So both superintendents have signed on to work with us and advance family engagement, where parents are working more closely with school leaders, and school leaders actually understand what parents can be as their first child's teacher. So we're building those skills. And then the last component of the work is focused on family leadership. And we know how important it is for families who are in communities to be agents for change in their communities, solving the sticky problems that communities face. And Frankfort and the judge's office said, sign us up. We want to be engaged. And I think this is going to be truly transformative for Franklin County.
Yeah, I totally agree. And so tell us, Judge Mueller, about how you all found out about National Center for Family Learning. And,
Absolutely.
And kind of what encouraged you all to kind of bring them.
Yeah, I think for us, and I just want to thank the fiscal court, because this is something we took to the fiscal court, and they were all behind it. They see what it could mean to our community, and I just want to say that we're very fortunate to have Dr. Smith, who lives in our community, who's wanting to really use our community as a pilot program to show the country, basically. So actually, it was Squire Scotty Tracy. He's actually on the board at Thorn Hill Education, and obviously he's a magistrate on our court. So he kind of brought it to me and said, what do you think about pulling this partnership together? And honestly, for us, it was a no-brainer, because it's not just about it's I think, like Dr. Smith said, it's a bigger picture. It's a full circle thing as far as people being comfortable, able to read, and ultimately able to get back into the workforce. And I think, to me, that was one of the things that really kind of excited us, that it's full circle. It's teaching kids and adults to break trends that maybe haven't been the best over many, many years.
Right, yeah.
And it's kind of looking at our community in a whole. So it's a nothing but positive things. It was a no-brainer for us when she came to us. And then, once we got together with the Thorn Hill and the two school systems, but we do have bigger plans. We have another meeting coming up next month that is a much wider community of partners that will be invited.
Oh, okay.
So this is just the beginning. This is just kind of the core group. And now it's going to, I believe we have a list of
At least 20 other community-based organizations.
Oh, wow. Here in
Here in
Franklin
Frankfort.
County.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so
And so I was going to ask that. You kind of mentioned it, the timeline, right, for when you kind of expect to get things fully off the ground. And you said we're just sort of starting, right?
We're just sort of starting. We finally kind of launched it. It became public. The State Journal did a great job of reporting, our meetings to this point and kind of the vision. So now I believe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we have our big meeting set up. I think it's going to be held, I'm not sure, it's going to be held at the school system, right?
At the school system, and I think it's in the second week of September.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's when we're going to pull all the other community partners together. But, when I was at the chamber meeting the other day with a lot of people, I kind of explained what we were doing. And there was a lot of excitement in the room because everyone can realize what positive impact this could have on our community in a whole.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's just a great thing all the ways around.
Yeah, I mean, just within the 3 or 4 or 5 minutes we've been talking about it here, it's like, oh yeah, immediately buy in. Yeah, buy into that for sure.
That's great.
And then just a perfect partner with Thorn Hill. We talk about it all the time, the amazing stuff that Thorn Hill Education doing there and all the programs. They have a GED program there too. So it's really great place to kind of bring that in and for a program like that.
Yeah, Callie Anderson has served as a great anchor partner for this work, and she has a vision for transformation of Thorn Hill Education Center. So this is just a part of that vision of the work, and we know that there are lots of different organizations doing amazing work. Now we want to align and coordinate all of that so that families all have an opportunity for access to programming.
And I'm sure everybody's put 2 and 2 together now, but that's watching. But I think I said that Dr. Smith was from Thorn Hill. I didn't mean to say that. Like, I know she's not from there. She's partnering with. Sometimes words, I don't use them very well. But, I think everybody's got it now.
I wasn't going to call you out first thing on the show. I was like, this is going to be a rocky start, Scott.
I appreciate that. It's Monday morning. Very excited about this. And like Zach said, Thorn Hill Learning Center, just a wonderful place to inject this. So that's great.
And is there anywhere where folks can learn more about the NCFL if they're interested in finding out more about the program?
Sure.
And get excited?
Sure. Yes. You can visit our website, familieslearning.org, and there's a page there that has 60 by 30 communities. And pretty soon, we're also going through a website revamp. We're going to have our spotlights of our communities that have signed on to this work. So that'll be unveiled at our October conference. So once you go there, you can visit and see what the vision is for communities across the country and what communities are signing on and what that means.
Perfect.
Yeah,
that sounds
thanks.
great.
Yeah, very good.